Hello everyone. So let's start with today's session. Today we will be revising arrays. Okay. So yesterday, which the lecture we have taken for revision, that we are continuing of C programming. All right. So let me check if everything is perfect or not. Okay. Now the today's topic is arrays. So array we are going to revise today, and if you have any doubt here in this, you can ask me. And this is the continuation of yesterday's lecture. So to watch this carefully, clearly, do watch the previous lecture as well. Okay, so completely we are taking the series. First we have completed with data structure, after that C programming. Okay, so like this we are moving ahead. Now what is array? Array is collection of elements of same type created in contiguous manner. Okay, it is a derived data structure. Okay, and C only supports static array. Okay, which is row measure. All right, now just see here. For example, let's take 1D array. So we have int a 100. So this a means what? This a means name of array. Okay, ampersand a, this is address of array, and the note here is that both should be the same. Okay, I'm writing should be the same. All right, and a plus 0 and a of 0. So this both address of 0th element. Okay, this is the address of 0th element. All right, so from 0 what we can write, that a plus I is equals to ampersand a of I is same, and here also it should be ampersand a of 0. Okay, like this. So this is what indicates that this is the address of ith element. Ith element, and a of I is equals to, how we can write this, star of a star of a plus I. So this is what? This is value of I. Okay, this is value of I. So a of I is equals to a plus I into size of element. Size of element, and here a means base address. Okay, now this was all the story. Now let's discuss about 2D array. So 2D array, it looks like int a of 2 3, like this. Alright, now how this can be written? So again, A is array name, A plus A ampersand is array address. Okay, now just understand this. A plus 0 ampersand A of 0, this is address of row. A plus 1, this is address of A of 1. This is address of row. A of 0 is row, 0th name. This is row, first name. Okay. Ampersand A of I can be written as A plus I. Ampersand A of I and J, this can be written as A of I plus J. Like this. So resolving address, resolving address of A of I, J using base address A. So int A of M n. So address of A of I, J, which is number of elements before row I plus number of elements in row I before column J into size plus A. Okay, so ampersand A of I and J is equals to I into n plus J into size of int plus A. So this is the short way which we can write. We can also write the summarize for the 3D array. Okay, so it is asked less, but let's see. Now let's see for the 3D array. So 3D array it is int A of 2, 3, 4. So this is table, this is row, and this is column, like this. So here first storage is table by table and then row by row. Okay, so now if we see the address of this is address of A of I, J, K is like number of elements in preview of I tables plus number of elements in previous of J row plus number of elements in row J before column K into size plus A. So how we can write this? A of I, j, k, it is like I into y into z plus j into z plus k into size of int plus a. Okay. Now let's see some important notes. Int a of 5 int a of 5. So if this is the declaration, okay, and if this is local, so if this is local, then all the values will be of garbage. If this is global, then all the values present there are all 0. This you should understand. Okay. Now let's see pointers. Okay. So pointers, it is a variable that holds the address of another variable. Okay. All pointers are of same size. They all store address so all address store is in unsigned int. Okay. So these are some important lines which you should understand. Alright, now let's discuss about the syntax. Int star of p or int star of p or int star of p, they all are same. Anyway you can write. Okay. So this we can say that uninitialized pointer or wild pointer we can say. And this is garbage. Okay. We can say that segmentation fault. Now let's see some arithmetic operation on pointer. The very first is p plus I, which is p plus I into size of the data pointed to. Okay, p plus constant, it is allowed. P minus constant, so these are allowed things. Okay, and which are not allowed things? P into constant and p divided by constant. So these are not allowed. Not allowed. And the note is, let p or q is pointer. Okay. Now one more thing. Let p equals to 1000, q equals to 2000, okay, and int star both. So it will be p minus q minus p, which is 2000 minus 1000 size of int, okay, which is 1000 divided by 2, which is 500. Okay, and this is all. This gives the number of element in between the pointers. In between the pointers. Now let's see the concept of double pointer. Double pointer. So this means pointer to another pointer, which is main, int x equals to 0, y equals to 10, int p q r. Okay, so p is ampersand of x, q is ampersand of y, r is ampersand of p. So how it will be? So let's say this is x, the value is 0, this is y, the value is 0, and these are pointing to p. Okay, sorry, p is pointing to x. So p is a pointer, q is a pointer, and they are pointing to, p is pointing to x, q is pointing to y. And this r double pointer is now pointing to p. So like this the case is, and this is called as double pointer. Okay, so this is called as double pointer. Now let's understand pointer to an array. Pointer to an array. So pointer to an array means data type p of 5, okay, where p points to an array of 5 elements, that is p has the starting address, which is address of first element, Okay, which means that, see, this is the array is there, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003 and 2004, something like this, and P is pointing here to 2000, and this address is 1000 and this is our P. So this is the meaning which I am saying. Alright, now let's take one example and let's understand this. So example is int A, where array A has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Int P of 5 is a size of P is equals to 2b. Okay, this is the address size. Let A equals to 2000. Okay, and what will be A plus 1? That will be 2000 plus size of int. And you all know that what is the size of int? Here 2 bytes. So A plus 1 will be what? 2000 plus 2. So which is 2002. 2002. Correct. But what will be P plus 1? That will be 2000 plus 5 into 2, which is 2010. And this will jumps 5 element, because since the pointer to an array of 5 elements, okay, this says. Now let's understand array of pointers. Okay, array of pointers. Int star R5. So R is what? It's an array which contains 5 elements, and R in an array is not a pointer. So it's like this. So here it's pointing like this, and this is R, right? Now let's discuss problems with pointer. What are the problems with pointer we will face? Problems with pointer. So this is very important. The very first is while pointer uninitialized pointer, see, which is int star P, which is star P equals to 20. So here in P first it was garbage. Okay, and what is star garbage? Star garbage is invalid. So this is a invalid one. Okay, now let's see null pointer. So int star P equals to null. So star P equals to 20. Now P here is null and star null is, so this is error. So this is clearly null pointer. Now let's talk about what is a dangling pointer. Okay, so the third concept is dangling pointer. So which is int star f function which is int of x equals to 10, return address of x. And this is what, that there is the problem only when x is auto register variable. Okay. Now here, after the function ends, the variable x gets deleted, but p is still pointing to x. So this is completely invalid. This is invalid, right? Now I am writing a code. Look at that. Void main int p star, and here p is equals to function assigned like this. So this is called as dangling pointer. This is called as dangling pointer, where the x deleted, so this is completely invalid address. This is a complete invalid address. Okay. Now let's see the fourth one, which is lost memory, which is main int star p. P is malloc 4, p is malloc 6, okay, free p. So this is what. So this memory is lost when the new block is assigned. Okay, when the new block is assigned, and this is called as lost memory. Okay everyone, any doubt here in this? I hope there is no doubt here till here. Now let's understand C strings. Okay, so C strings, so this is sequence array of char ending with this symbol, and this is called as null terminator. Okay, so can be stored, so C strings can be stored in two ways. So the first is array of char, which is char a. So this is gate. So how it will get stored? Like this: GATE null, and so on, like this. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Now if I just write size of a, then this will be 10b. Okay, and if I just write strlen a, then it will be 4. So string length and size of a, so like this. Alright everyone, now what is char pointer? Let's understand. char pointer. So char star a, and this is gate. So it is like, see, a, and this a is pointing to here, which is G A T E null, like this. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this it is. Okay, now few things you should note. First is %C. This helps in prints only a char, okay, which is has to be provided with the char itself. Okay, second is %S. So this prints until it fills, and like this, till the null it will all print the string. Okay, has to be provided with start address, and till this null it will print all. Okay, %S. Now what this will give, like gate. So this string literal returns only the address at which it is stored in memory. It is stored in memory. Okay, everyone. Now let's discuss functions. And functions are truly very important. Functions are very, very important, everyone. Let's discuss functions now. Functions. Very important topic. So the first is library and user defined. Okay, so that means special functions and user defined. So this is called as functions. Okay, and here now call by value will be there. Here call by address or reference will be there. Here name of function, parameters, arguments. Okay, and here return type is there. Return type is there, like this. Like this it is divided, the functions. Okay, and these functions can be declarative, declaration, that means prototype set of some rules. After that definition. After that function call. Okay, so this is how functions look like. Now let's understand passing parameter technique, which is call by value and call by reference or address. Let's see that. So parameter passing technique. Call by value. So call by value means, see, int sum, int of a, int of b After that, return a plus b, like this. So actually these are formal parameter. This is called as formal parameter. And let's say this is called from c is equals to sum xy, like this. And these are actual parameters. These are actuals. That means actual parameters. So one thing you should note here is actuals and formals, I'm talking about parameter, have different memory address or different memory. Okay, they can look same like sum and sum, but they both are different. Alright, second is formals cannot change actuals. Here is the thing, formals cannot change actuals. Okay, so this is completely call by value. Now let's see call by reference or address. So call by reference or address. Int sum, int a, like this, int b, okay, return a star plus a star b, c is equals to sum ampersand x ampersand y. Now again here same thing is there, that actuals and formals have different memory. This is same. This is same. Okay, this point is exactly same. This point is exactly same. But second is, now here formals can change actuals. So this is only the difference in call by value and call by address. Here formals can change the actuals. Alright. Now let's see recursion. Okay, let's revise recursion now. Recursion. So what is the definition of recursion? Definition is a function that calls itself. Simple. Okay, stack can support recursion. After that, same function can have more activation record. So for example, int x equals to 10, void f, and it is starting from if x greater than 0, x minus minus, printf %d x, which is f function calling again, like this. So this is the example of recursion. Okay, yes. Now let's understand what is infinite loop, how it looks like, and what is infinite recursion looks like. Okay, the first is while true, this is infinite loop. This is called as infinite loop. Okay, which is the program will run indefinitely and will not crash. and will not crash. Okay, simply it will run infinitely. Okay, now the second is function. So function like this is called as infinite recursion. Okay, this is infinite recursion. So infinite recursion means stack will overflow and program will crash eventually. So here program will crash eventually. All right. Now let's discuss activation record. Activation record. So activation record, the very first is data structure of related data. First, so information of active function is stored. That means present status is stored, right? That is called as activation record. So I'm writing the point here. So this is information So this is information Okay, so this is nothing but information active of function is stored. Alright, and this is called as. Now let's see the table, complete table for this. So here is function ID. After that, local variable. Then resources. Which is PC, okay, program counter, register, file, IO. Here is the return value. So access link. After that, control link, like this. So this is a complete table. Like this. So this is like a table, okay. And access link means array of pointers. Okay, so let's write some terminologies related to this, which is access link to access all the global variable and local static variable, which is it's a list of pointer. It is a list of pointers. Control link. So what is control link? It will contain the address of the calling function. Address of the calling function. So it is a link to previous function where the present functions was called. Okay. Now let's see the next one. Let's see some note. After that we will see structures and union. Okay. And the last topic is scoping problem. And that is it. The C program is completely finished. So if there are many variables having the same name, then the variable which is nearest to scope is visible. And some access links are not made even though they are global variable. Alright. So one point let's note here. Function like this. So this is function taking function as parameters. So which is strict evaluation, which is the parameters are first evaluated before function call. Okay. Now let's discuss structures and union. Structures and union. So what is a structure? Structure is collection of elements of heterogeneous type. Okay, heterogeneous type. After that, let's see the declaration. So declaration is like struct tag name, which is memory 1, declare memory 2, declare, so on, which is size of total size of all members. Okay, now let's talk about union. So union is similar to structure. Okay, it is similar to structure. Now just understand. I'll take one example, just understand. Box taken. This for 4 GB. This is of 10 GB. This is of 2 GB. So here this is structure. So where different memory for all members. For all members there is different memory. And what is the size here? Size is 2 plus 4 plus 10 bytes. So which is 16 bytes, like this. Now let's talk about union. So union is 4 byte, 10 byte, 2 bytes. Now same memory for all the members. I will write the key point here. Here different memory for all the members, and here we will have same memory for all the members. Okay, and any one variable can exit at a time. So the size here will be maximum of 2, 10, 4 bytes. So which is 10 bytes, right? Yeah, so one single note. So this is the difference also I have told and explained you also what is structure and union, right? So the note is structures and unions can be nested at any level. Can be nested at any level. All right. Now let's see some scoping problem. Scoping, and this is the last part of C programming. So dynamic and static. So let's see what is static. So static is nothing but the scopes of variable and functions depend on structure / syntax. Okay, so access link is also known before execution. Just understand this. So it is access link is known before execution, and dynamic scoping. So some of the points I may not write here, but if you feel they are important, so you just write it. Okay, the scope of variables and functions depend on call sequence or call tree. Okay, so here access in dynamic scope, what you can write, access link known during execution. Okay, and static you can write access link is known before execution. So any doubt till now here, everyone? So this was, like, I have taken all the data structure part that you can revise, C programming part. Okay, today we have completed C programming. Now after that we will concentrate to the algorithm part. Algorithm is also very, very important. So that tomorrow completely we are going to discuss in the live. So you know what is the benefit of attending live, that you can ask your doubt and you can revise it as well without getting bored. So algorithm will be very, very interesting. Okay, so do attend it, algorithm 1. So from algorithm we will be starting with the function only first. Logarithmic, polynomial, exponential, like this. After that we will all discuss the time complexities, we will discuss the notations. Okay, we will discuss some summation series, geometric series. After that some domains of recursion we will understand. Some general procedure of big O notations we will understand. Okay, some common recursions we will understand. The list of common recursions I will give you. Loop complexities also. Divide and conquer pattern we will see. Then greedy approaches. So everything we will be discussing in tomorrow's 1 hour of class. So do not miss it tomorrow. And the live class timing is 4:45 to 5:45, everyone. So that's the class timing. So do not miss it. So from tomorrow I will be starting with algorithm. Any doubts till now? Any doubts you all are having? You can ask, or preparation doubts or test series doubt, any general doubts also you all can ask. So do not miss tomorrow's class. Okay, all the summarization I am going to give in tomorrow's class of algorithm, we are going to discuss is very, very properly. Okay, and this is the final revision which you should definitely do, and it is just of 1 hour, and in 1 hour if you are getting the complete revision of whole algorithm, so what do you want else? Okay, what else you want? So data structure, please watch it, it's there on the channel. C programming also, do watch it, it's there on the channel. Algorithm we are going to cover, and trust me, this all covers 18 plus marks in GATE. 18 to 19-20 marks it covers. Algorithm, data structure and C programming, 18 to 20 marks. So it has weightage. Okay, and if you do the aptitude with it, so you have already passed out the cutoff. But cutoff is not only the thing. Okay, we also want to be a ranker. So like this, so it really has a good weightage. Okay everyone, so thank you so much for watching. Do like, share, subscribe. Okay, and also I will recommend to watch the previous lectures as well. So thank you so much everyone.